Hello! So this guy is the catchily titled Velocity ZTE Blade v770. Just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? This fully functional Android phone that you can buy from legit places like Carphone Warehouse costs just £150. Now compare that to the almost £600, 4 times as much that you'd have to pay for a Google Pixel that I reviewed in my last video, and I'm thinking there must be some pretty big differences between these two phones to justify that difference in price. So let's find out what you actually get from a phone that costs less than £200 and answer that critical question, why do I need that? As soon as I started using this phone, it was quite clear where some of that cost saving had come from. Starting with charging. It charges via micro USB, which is fine, but when you've got used to a world of it doesn't matter which way round you put the cable in, suddenly making sure you've got it the right way round and getting it in such a tiny little hole, that's what she said, becomes a massive faff. Oh, I want to just charge my phone. Why is my life so difficult? Why? I don't know. Maybe I'm just spoiled. Next, starting up. When you set up a new iPhone or the Google Pixel, you get all that lovely setup stuff and all those screens welcoming you to your new phone and guiding you through things. Whereas with the ZTE Blade, it was very much like, hey ZTE Blade, could you help me to understand?
No, figure it out yourself.
Okay. The screen. With the ZTE Blade, you do actually get a pretty big screen, and it's pretty sharp. I compared the same Ariana Grande video, don't ask why Ariana Grande video, just random choice, shut up, on both the ZTE Blade and my iPhone, and I actually preferred the picture on the Blade. However, the screen wasn't as responsive on the Blade as it was on the Pixel, so sometimes unlocking or swiping away notifications took a couple of attempts, and while I actually enjoyed the typing experience on the Pixel, on the Blade it was more kind of... Oh, I made a mistake. Start again. The speakers! Now I was excited about this bit because the ZTE Blade has a specific Dolby on-off setting and a dedicated Dolby Audio app. So I was expecting the sound quality to be mwah. But again, when I compared to the iPhone or the Pixel, the same piece of music played on the Blade sounded kind of like someone had gone, ooh, that sounds a bit too clear and crisp. Let me just put these... Yeah, there we go, that's better. So needless to say, I was a bit disappointed. The camera! Again, was pretty excited to see how the camera was going to perform, because the Blade has a 13 megapixel camera compared to the 12 megapixels of my iPhone. So I was looking forward to getting some woo out of that extra 1 megaschminkle. But again, sadly, the camera was not good. So bad that I had to check I hadn't messed with the settings or something. The camera application does have some nice features, like this kind of horizontal horizon alignment thing when you're in manual mode, but when the actual photos turn out like this, they might as well not have bothered. And finally, security. With no fingerprint scanner, you're back to entering a passcode or a pattern to unlock it. So again, maybe I've just been spoilt by using an iPhone, but unlocking the ZTE Blade every time felt a bit like, I just want to unlock my phone. Why do bad things happen to good people? So overall, it was actually quite clear to see where some of the cost saving had come from, and why this £150 phone does cost quite a lot less than the iPhone or the Google Pixel. So, would I recommend the ZTE Blade? Well, yes, actually, but not to replace your everyday phone. The ZTE Blade is a perfect holiday phone. Buy a cheap pay-as-you-go SIM when you arrive at your destination, whack it in the ZTE Blade, and you've got yourself a phone with a big screen for watching movies or surfing the web and planning your trips. It does everything an average smartphone would do in terms of apps and games. It charges by standard micro USB, so if you lost the charger you can easily buy another one wherever you are, pretty much anywhere in the world. And it costs 150 quid. So if it got a bit damaged, or even if it got lost or stolen, it won't break the bank to replace place, and you've still got all of your contacts and photos and other important stuff on your main phone. So there you go. That's what you get for a sub £200 phone and why you might need one. I do the research, so you don't have to. I hope you liked this video and you found it useful. Do check out last week's video where I reviewed the Google Pixel so you can see what you get for a £600 phone. I'll leave a link to that in the description, and you can also click the video in the end screen. Subscribe to my channel for more crazy gadget reviews like this one, and I'll see you next time, gadget fans.